This is a family story that seems like it cannot be true, but it absolutely is. And I got to dig into the details of it on my recent trip to Japan, so strap in. In 1982, my granny came across a broke young Japanese traveler in a train station in Switzerland. That's where she was living, and he was panhandling. He had a cup set out to accept change. And maybe it was the diasporic connection, or maybe it was because she had a softer heart than she let on sometimes, but she offered him up some leftovers and the use of her kitchen. So she fed that young man, and she gave him some advice. And after seeing her artwork, that young man said when he made enough money one day, he was going to buy some of her art. See, my grandmother, she was an artist, a painter, one with a strong will and a drive that would take her all over the world to make a career as an artist at a time when men really dominated the field, even more than now. And he did. It took some years, but that young traveler eventually built a successful sweets company with 10 locations throughout Japan. And he came back and he bought one of my grandmother's paintings, and then another, and then another. And they built a relationship, one where he really became like family. And eventually, he helped build Granny a museum to showcase her artwork in Japan. It's right next to the location of his first sweet shop. And now, decades after their first meeting, I spent a few days with that Japanese traveler, who's now a very grown, older man with a sharp sense of humor, and along with all of our family, to honor my grandmother, holding a final ceremony to put her to rest on a little grassy hillside right next to her museum and next to his family sweet shop. And that traveler, his name is Shingo. Ironically, he shares a name with my uncle, my mom's brother, who's also named Shingo. And now we sometimes say, jokingly but also seriously in my family, that my mom has two brothers named Shingo.